What's up everybody, how's it going? Me and Martin here, and we are at a bike park today. Now bike parks can seem pretty scary. Bigger features, faster speeds, sometimes solid grounds, Martin.
Oh yeah.
Pretty terrifying stuff, and wearing the right kit can be pretty important. So today we have got a great list of things that you should probably wear next time you visit the bike park.
First up, it's the helmet, of course. Now, obviously, if you're going to start with a lid, an open face helmet is probably what you're more used to. This one is a pretty special one. That's yours, Rich, right?
It is, yeah. This is sort of the creme de la creme of open face lids. Comes down nice and low at the back mark to keep your neck a bit protected and covers the head really well. Very well ventilated, obviously.
Yeah, got that little MIP system in it, so that it's got a bit of spin in it when you're strapped in, which helps if you do have a crash. But if you're at a bike park or a trail centre and you're going to be doing slightly more aggressive riding, then something like this, a full face helmet where you've got that chin guard as well, even more protection at the back and also down to the sides, below your ears. This might be the thing to go with. In fact, some trail centres insist that you wear a full face helmet, so it's worth thinking about.
It is worth noting though, Mark, you don't have to have the all singing, all dancing lid. Just always wear a helmet, basically. If you're going to go mountain biking, and especially to a trail centre, any kind of helmet is a good helmet, isn't it?
It's the only choice.
Yep.
And while we're talking helmets, what about some goggles? Now these make a massive difference. When you get up to high speeds, they protect your eyes and they also stop them absolutely streaming with water, which I'm sure we've all experienced at some point or another. So these can be a real help.
Body armour, like a back protector or chest protector, is a really good idea if you're going to be hitting big jumps or gnarly trails, or even if you're worried about crashing and just want that extra confidence that it provides.
Most people forego this armour for everyday rides as it's easy to overheat when climbing. However, at the bike park, you'll most likely be getting a lift or a van to the top of the hill.
You've got your helmet, body armour, check if you're going to wear it. Next up, we're going to talk arms, Mart. So elbow pads. If you're going to crash, you're going to put your arms out, aren't you? You're like, no, oh my God.
Yeah.
Elbows take a battering, so elbow pads are a great recommendation. But what about your hands, Mark? What if someone like me, you don't wear gloves?
Well, you don't wear gloves, but I always wear gloves because one, I feel like it gives me a much better grip on the bars itself, and it does really protect your hands if you do have the unfortunate accident of coming off the bike and obviously sprawling your hands out.
That run just felt a bit hot from the start.
And talking elbows, Rich, I've got a really great story about that.
About elbows?
Yeah, once I wasn't wearing them, I fell off and I really hurt my elbows.
Oh, I thought you meant you weren't wearing your elbows.
Now, if you're spending a slightly longer day at the trail centre or the bike park, then maybe you want to think about wearing some bib shorts. Now, Rich, you've got some serious experience in these. Tell us about them.
Yeah, I have put a bit of saddle time in lately, so I do always wear a chamois built into a set of bib shorts like these because, well, it really does help take the sting out of the tail because, I mean, it's just essentially extra cushioning for where you are definitely going to want cushioning. Now, epics don't have to be 100 miles, 200 miles, whatever. They could be whatever they are to you, so 10 miles, whatever you do. But something like this is really going to help absorb all those small little uncomfortable bumps. Now, Mark, you obviously spend a bit of time sitting down yourself.
I do.
Do you wear bib shorts?
I don't wear bib shorts, but I've sort of got a cushion made of very similar stuff, so it definitely works.
There we go.
Okay, next up is knee pads. Now, these are really, really important because obviously if you slam your knees down, you can do some serious damage. So something like this is really going to help you out. Now, this is kind of like a lightweight version. It's very flexible. Look at that. When you're wearing it, it's very comfortable. There's lots of stretch in the supporting material, and the tops and bottoms, the cuffs, if you like, are very similar to what you see on Lycra with some gel there to help it stick and stay in place. But you can go much more heavy duty than this to something with like a plastic capping and much more padding and even padding at the side. But knee pads, really, really important. Now, these would sit under something like this riding pant. Now, these are Again, really, really flexible, but a riding fit, you know, very cut, very slim, got lots of stretch in them if you do go down, but incredibly lightweight, quite technical as well. A zip there, folding right over, keeping you really, really supported. They ride up at the back slightly as well there, just to show that riding cut. But a pair of riding pants like this and some knee pads are going to serve you well. Lastly, your footwear. Now, Rich, these would be fine for mountain biking, wouldn't they? Look at them.
You'd get style points, but I'm not sure they're going to be up to the task. If you were to, well, stub your toe or get maximum grip or support or anything like that, I'm afraid, Mark, but they do look cool. No, I think a proper pair of mountain bike shoes is actually quite different from a normal set of trainers, especially if you ride things like clips, where obviously you've got the cleat in the bottom, but even things like the materials they're made of to be more secure and sturdy and tear resistant, things like that, so you don't bash them or, you know, look at that, it's canvas, Mark. It looks cool, but you're going to tear it. You hit a rock, oof. And things like this, look at the clasp. I can do my shoes up nice and tight. I've got a flap on here to keep the mud off my laces and things like that. And they're really comfortable and quite stiff, so when I'm clipped in, I've got good power transfer, yeah.
Yeah, they are a good looking pair of shoes, and it looks like, to me,
I know,
you're about ready to ride. So you've got all of the essentials on, so make sure you take note, get some of that stuff so you're safe out on the trail centres or the bike park, and I think we can just end, Rich, with seeing you actually put some of it to use.
Cool.
On this Bentonville track.
Yeah, all right, I'm out of here.
All right,
see you later, mate.
Thanks for watching. Love, like and subscribe on all the social channels. We'll see you next time, but let's check out Rich using all that protective wear.